I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. So I'll be using the headphones because my parents are sleeping and I don't want to make too much noise.
What time is it there?
It's 11 o'clock, 11 p.m.
Oh my God.
It's fine. So tell me about you. How are you? And how are you doing?
Um,
Oh, let's start with your introduction.
my name is Tessa. I'm 23 years old. So I'm finishing my studies in marketing and sales. And so now I'm doing an internship in London. So it's a 6-month internship, and I'm working in a small company. It's a startup, really. And I'm in charge of the marketing, and also I'm working as an account manager. So yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Is that the
And
same company?
no, the you mean the hotel I used to work?
Yeah, the one that you were a hostess.
No, it's different. This one is another company. It's a home repair and maintenance company. Marketing is like 20% when it was supposed to be 50-50.
Hmm.
And it's a lot, and it's not the industry I like, basically. Like in a nutshell, I prefer tourism and hospitality and not any kind of industry.
Yeah, I was gonna
So
say you are more like a type who would like to be in front of people and be in touch with people, communicate all the time because it keeps you
uh,
alive and energetic.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's true. Like now, can you imagine I'm in this door at this desk all day? I'm working with people I never met.
Yeah,
For me, this is really weird. Some people I don't even know their faces. Like I didn't even see their pictures or something, and I'm
quite
talking to
weird.
them. Like for me, it's weird, man. But like with the situation, I couldn't be very picky.
Yeah, of course. Still back
So
to
I just
London.
yeah. It's fine. I can't complain. So yeah, and
By the way, Tessa is from France, even though she didn't mention she's
I am
French.
from France.
France. Can we
Oh,
say you're half French, half or
Spanish?
Spanish?
Yeah, we can say that. My mom's family is from Spain, from north of Spain.
You have seen a lot of different cultures. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Where you have traveled to and what you have seen there? What did you like the most?
Okay. So because I studied before marketing and sales, I studied tourism and hospitality. So thanks to these studies, I could do internships abroad. So I've done my first abroad internship in Spain, and then I've done another one in Mexico. So I lived in Mexico for 4 months, doing an internship as well. So I was in the Caribbean. It's called Playa del Carmen, but it's close. It's like 1 hour from Cancun.
Sounds quite exciting.
Um, yeah, it was. I recommend everybody to go there when they can. It's like the paradise, really. And so then I've done another internship in Chile. Chile, I think we say in English, Chile. Um, so I've lived there 5 months. So Chile is in South America. For those that don't know, it's in the west side of Argentina. So yeah, I was living in Santiago, which is the capital of Chile, and I was also doing an internship there. And so these two experience. Then I moved to London to learn English, and now I'm doing my internship in London. But South America for me was the best. Like I would recommend everybody
What comes
to
to your
go.
mind? Like, can you count me 3 or 5 keywords that come to your mind when we say Chile or when we say Mexico?
Okay, let's say with Mexico. Mexico is
By the way,
people.
it's pronounced Mexico in Spanish, but Mexico in English. So,
You're really a teacher. So nice.
because they will then think, okay, is it Mexico or Mexico? I need to explain why we say Mexico.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. So Mexico for me, it's the people. The people are really nice, really, really nice, very happy, very smiling people, simple, like,
Warmly.
nothing like, yeah. The food is amazing. It's spicy, but it's very tasty as well. Before
Tacos.
tacos, yeah, tacos, tacos, and micheladas. You know what is micheladas?
Fajitas. I know fajitas.
Fajitas, yeah, is with the wrap.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, what else? The landscapes really, like the beach. Um, the water is hot water with no, how do you say, waves? No waves, almost no waves.
Spain to me looked like it's
But
really
yeah,
clean
then
comparing to our beaches here. I was like, oh, it's like I almost see my hands very clearly. But then now you say Mexico is much better. I can't even imagine.
yeah, like it's transparent. Like you
Nice.
can see your whole body. Chile is very much different. It's nothing like Mexico. It's really, first of all, Chile is very long, like very long and thin country. So you have very different landscapes regarding where you are. For example, in the north, it's the desert. Desert? How do you pronounce it?
Desert.
Desert.
I had a video of
Yeah,
that.
and then really, I didn't say it. Sorry, I didn't do my homework before coming. Um, yeah, and so the south is like the Patagonia. I don't know if someone knows about Patagonia, but it's like mountains, very cold, very very rainy. Um, so in winter, you can't even go there. Like you can't go to the mountains because the wind is so strong that you cannot do anything. It's really like south, it's like South Antarctica, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah, and the center of Chile, so the capital Santiago, it's more like you have the mountains still, but the climate is more chill. And
Which
on the
part were
east
you
coast,
in?
Santiago, the capital.
Oh,
But I've traveled to north and to south with my mom.
very
And
nice.
so on the east coast is and you have the beach and the Pacific Ocean on the east coast. So you have different climates and all different landscapes in Chile. That's why it's really good, because if you go there, you can see a lot of different places and different culture as well. Because in the north, the culture is more. There's nothing to do with the capital. It's like
Mm.
it's poor, It's not like the city. It's more. There are small villages, 500 people living there. I don't know. So
Have
yeah,
you attended
I really love.
any traditional festivals or events?
In Chile, no, I've been to techno parties, but because I like techno. But then in Mexico, you have a lot of parties in the jungle. We can call it a jungle, I think. I don't know. It's like the Caribbean jungle. I don't know. And so yeah, it was the same, like electronic music, but in a very beautiful place, like natural.
Wow.
So yeah,
And how does life look like in France? Tell us more about France.
like in general,
Yeah.
mm, it's Europe, it's like modern and developed. But I'm from south of France, so it's different from Paris, for example. It's very much different. Like in the south, you have the beach. The people are more relaxed,
It's the
because it's
Marseille
not.
and all, yeah?
I'm coming. Yeah, exactly. Montpellier is 1 hour to Marseille, from Marseille. But yeah, it's like, and it's also just 5 hours from Spain. So also in south of France, we have a big community of Spanish people, Portuguese. There is a big mix. We also have a lot of Arabic people. But France in general is very mixed.
Yeah,
Mixed
and
culture.
Turkish people as well, I know.
Turkish, yeah. African in general also.
Mhm.
But yeah, about France, I would say the really good thing is the food also, because it's true, the food
Lots
is
of
good.
varieties of food, yes.
Yeah. The cheese, Living here in the UK, I realized that I really miss the good cheese,
And
like because
maybe
here you
wine.
can find some, and wine too, yeah. Because here you can find good wines and good cheese, but very expensive. And
Let
in
me tell
France,
you
it's
what you
not
miss the
expensive.
most when you're in the UK. You miss the raclette in winter.
The raclette? Yeah. You know what? I wanted to buy a machine.
To bring it to the UK.
I wanted to buy one. Yeah, I looked on Amazon and they have
we,
some.
we
So I was
used
like, maybe
to
I'm gonna buy one.
we had bought one when we were in Spain. We were like, oh, we saw raclette cheese in the supermarket, and we were like, oh, yes, so we are buying the machine. We bought it on Amazon, and we were doing raclette in Spain.
But yeah, it's worth it, I guess, no? I think it's worth it. I'm still thinking about it. It's crazy that you mention it now because I'm really thinking about buying one now because I
Most
want
important
some,
is the
I
cheese.
miss it.
How are you going to buy the cheese?
Yeah, so I looked over and there are some in Waitrose. So if they
Yes, already
cost, I
found.
think it's
I thought you just had the idea, but now you're all prepared. I looked on the
yeah,
internet
I'm
and
prepared. No, I looked at yeah, I'm prepared, man. You don't know. You don't have an idea. I can order it on Amazon, but Amazon is expensive. So yeah, I can order it on Waitrose. The only thing I'm worried about is the quality of the cheese.
as long as it
Imagine if
smells and is similar.
yeah, true.
Wait, I had
So
one
yeah,
question. I
this is
forgot. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, can you explain raclette as being French? It's not to me to explain raclette. So
okay. So raclette, it's a whole concept. It's not only the
okay, guys, sit closer.
be ready, take notes. Um, so raclette is the name of the cheese. But it became the whole dish and the whole manner of eating it. So you have a machine, an electric machine, where you can put like 6 small, how do you call that? Like
Small
I don't
mini
know.
pans, I would say mini pans.
Yeah, I would say mini pans. Yeah. So small, you can, let's say 6 mini pans, and in those pans you put the cheese. So it's like a slice of cheese like this, and you put it on the pan, and then you put it on the machine, and then it melts. And so in your plate you have potatoes. You have
Oh wait, but I
also
think on a mini pan we first put the bacon and then mushroom.
no,
No, am I
actually this
confused?
no, you can do this, but the raclette, the basic thing is just the cheese melting on the potatoes, and then you can add whatever you want. You can also add, the charcuterie, like the meat, like the ham
Oh.
and all
Yeah,
this red
Sam and
meat,
his friends were used to do the bacon, pieces of bacon.
bacon too. Yeah. So yeah, and it's not something that you're gonna eat alone. It's something that you're gonna share with people. So
I know you have a husky. Can you tell us about this? She has got
so
a
yeah, I have
beautiful
a
husky
husky.
with 2 different colors of eyes.
I can show a picture, I think. Let me
Yeah.
see. So his name is Snow.
Mm-hmm.
Very
He's
original, right?
grey, whitish grey.
Yeah. And so, as I done said, he's got one blue eye and one brown eye. So, well, let's show this picture. On this picture, you can't really see his eyes, but wait, let's see. But you can see how happy he was at the mountains.
Yeah, I see. Oh, look at
Yeah, he was so happy. And so now he's what, 7 years old?
Ooh.
And yeah, it gets big, like old a little bit, you know. It's not the teenager as before, like
Did you know
now.
that our husky ran away at least like 5 or 6 times already? Is that the habit of
Yours?
huskies? They run away. Yeah, I read on the internet. It says they try to
Yeah, I
escape.
saw this too. Yeah, I saw this too. Like my dad actually had one, and he said that his husky used to do the same, but mine doesn't do it. Mine,
Yeah.
I think mine is, I don't know. Mine
Maybe
isn't
you
doing it.
take
No.
him for a walk too many times and he's happy with his life.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, we walking him at least 1 hour a day.
Oh
So
yeah.
you know,
And
he
he has
knows
seen
that.
beautiful landscapes. He has seen places that I haven't seen. You have taken him to the river, you have taken him to the mountains, all kinds of landscapes and nature.
Yes, true, it's true. But yeah. But you have two huskies now, no?
No,
You have one?
we gave one to someone else because we don't. My mom didn't feel like she could have another one, and she was like, "It's not a dog farm. Take it away." She's not really happy, so we had to give them to
But
someone.
how old is yours?
I think
How old is
he's
yours? He's young, no?
2.5 or 3. Yeah, quite young.
Yeah.
You know, he's a trouble, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's beautiful. It's fine.
Have you seen
It's
his
fine.
videos? He's really trouble. It's like
Yeah.
you have a little brother or sister at home who is not behaving well, and you need to keep an eye on him all the time.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
but it
wind
looks funny,
opens the
no?
door, and he's like in action. He's gone forever. You need to run like a husky to catch him.
But
Even
how?
today, the last time he ran, basically it was windy. Baku is really windy. My mom opened the door and she forgot that the dog is around. She was like to someone else in the street, "Oh, you need to take your car away from you." And the dog is gone. My mom was like, "Hey, tell your brother he needs to run and get the dog. He's gonna." And my brother just woke up. Imagine, he's sleepy and he was in the bathroom. He had to leave and run after him because he runs so quickly. He was asking to people, "Did you see the dog? To which direction did he go?" And they're like, "There." And then he runs. If we are lucky, he has seen something that took his attention, and he would stay there for a few seconds.
And this is
Last
how you
time,
catch him.
Tessa, I had a hat. I forgot to take my hat because it was windy. I had to come back. The dog was inside. I was like, okay, he's inside. I can leave the door open, quickly take my hat and run back. I don't need to close the door. So I took the hat. When I was leaving back, I was like, hey, you're not going anywhere. I took my legs, and then from here somewhere, he left. I was like, oh no. I ran after him for like 5 straight minutes in high speed, which is too much for me. I ran after him and he stopped at one point. He peed somewhere in the corner and looked at me like, bye. Was the picture we saw on the listing. And I was like, did you like what you did? You were quite happy here. And now you're hanging on a tree. He was back and he was running all over the garden, and my mom was like, why did you run? We were quite happy and we made you happy with the food and everything, the freedom that you had here. As soon as the door opens, you just run away. And my dad was so upset. He was like, it means he's not loyal to us, he doesn't love us, so don't even look for him.
But yeah, it's true. Husky are like that. Most of them, you know.
Yeah, there is a Facebook group that I'm still in, which is called London House and Flat Share. They share everything except houses there. Last time I saw a video, a guy shared a video which was about golden and husky at the same flat. So there's a sofa. The golden is sleeping, husky is awake. He goes around. He's in real trouble. He goes around and takes the sofa with his tongue and throws it there. And then he doesn't like it. He takes it back. Golden wakes up, sees him, and then continues sleeping. The husky goes back and destroys everything, and the owner comes back. The golden is like, he doesn't understand what happened, and the husky, everything destroyed, mission completed.
Yeah, so funny. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
so funny and
My
so
dog
hard
is
to teach.
yeah. My dog is inventing new things every day. Every day he comes up with something new, you know? Like I don't know, it's like it's hard to explain, you know, but like for example in the garden, because he doesn't run away never, but he does weird stuff. Like he wants to know what's happening outside. So for example, we had like it's like a sofa, but in the patio, you know. So he would just jump on the sofa and be like this, like for I don't know, for hours, just looking at this like this. And then you go up and you look at. But I have a picture. I have a picture of this because my mom sent it to me, and she said, "What the fuck? What's going on with this dog?" He came up with this new thing now, and what am I supposed to do?
Sorry.
Because it said like this, you know, I want to show you it.
I was
But yeah,
saying, same. They are really curious about outside. They don't like to be limited with one frame. They want to to know, as you say, what happened outside. Ours just stays under the door. We have some space under the door which you can see outside. At least people's shoes. So he recognizes all our neighbors from the shoes and the walking style. As soon as I come home, like next to the door, I have no sound and noise at all. Yeah, just walk, stay close to the door. He feels it. He jumps and he's like, open the door, open the door. I'm like, how did he know I got here?
yeah, it does the same. And look at that. So
I lost you. Oh yeah.
can you see it?
Yes, I can.
So he's like that, and then my mom opens the door to like tell him what's happening, no? And then he looks at her like this, like what do you want? Leave me alone. Like
Oh god.
you see?
It feels
Like
like they own
he
the
can read.
house and you just leave there.
Yeah, you're just a guest. You're just a guest for them. It's great, but I love the fact that you can read their mind, you know, with
Yeah.
their expressions. You can really read their mind, what they're thinking. No, so funny, so funny. Look, his bed. It's a human. It's a human seat, and my mom gave it to him like it's a king.
God, he looks
It's
so happy.
huge. It's huge. I said to my mom, like every time you're buying a new bed for Snow, it's bigger and bigger. Like next time it's going to be a single bed, you know, like what?
Yeah, they're quite big. I always jump on me and he's already here.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't take him for a walk, because I'm too small and he runs like crazy. Last time I found myself crashed to the car. And it was a lot of snow that day. I was like, okay, I don't want to die, take it, just to my brother. Until I got to him, he ran so quickly that I had to hold a car to stop.
I would love to see you because I'm sure it must be so funny.
Yeah, I would like to invite you here, please. As soon as the COVID is over, come and see Azerbaijan.
I would love to because I don't know anything about Azerbaijan, just
Totally
what you told me
different.
about the country,
Totally
and
different,
what
yeah.
Yeah.
The food is different, and as you know, as I know, you are really open to trying all types of food and cultural things you would love here.
But how is the food exactly? Like, is it like Turkish?
Eh, Not really. We have Russian taste a little
No,
bit and
yeah.
Turkish taste
True.
mix, and also Caucasian. It's all kinds of different colors in the gastronomy that we have. So you can have rice with lots of high calorie things and meat, like dried fruit and all. Then you can have dolma, which is raw meat with rice and some green mixed, rolled with some grape leaves. It's different. Some countries also have that, but every country has the different specific taste to it. And what else? The breakfast that we have is not as big as Turkish one. You know, Turkish breakfast is really famous. It's almost a brunch. You have everything that you can have at home on the table for breakfast, like cucumber, olives, cheese, jam, and tomato, everything. But for us, it's like if I wake up, I just pick what I want and bring it to the table. That's very weird to Turkish people. I bring it to the table and just eat it and take it back. We don't have all those 20 or
Yeah,
30
yeah, yeah.
types of foods. And my mom does, it's very Russian thing. My mom does compote. Maybe you have it in French. Compote is a type of homemade juice. Basically, in summer, when we have lots of different fruits natural, she takes the fruits and then puts them in a big jar and adds some hot water and sugar, and she keeps them, like kind of boils them, and then she leaves them for the whole winter. And in the winter, when we have a guest or when we have a birthday celebration, we take one and open it so it's homemade juice and we drink. And then in the end, we eat the fruit. It's cute.
That's nice.
And
No?
it's typical to make salad for us is not only tomato and cucumber and the greens. Basically, it's more like the ones made with mayonnaise and vegetables, boiled
Mm.
vegetables. So we have a salad called capital salad, a Russian salad, of course. So we have eggs, boiled potato, boiled carrots, and some other types of vegetables. We cut them all little pieces and then mix them with mayonnaise. And it's the type of salad
Mm.
we would have for birthdays and holidays. By the way, as I said, holiday on 20, 21st, 22nd of March, 22nd of March, we have a typical holiday called Nowruz. They celebrate it in Azerbaijan, in little, very few parts of Turkey and Iran. It's kind of a new year for us. We celebrate the new year when the spring comes. Of course,
Mm.
we also have the New Year's Eve, but still, it's a different, typical holiday. What we do, interestingly, is people do celebrate every Tuesday until the Nowruz, yeah, until Nowruz, and then on Tuesdays we have the table is full of food and special dinner table, and we go to neighbor and we make a wish. Let's say I say, oh, I wish to start the bachelor degree at university this year. I hope I will pass the exam. And then you put your ears to the door, you listen. The first few words that you hear, if they are positive, we believe you will get accepted. If they are negative, then you can't. So we do this.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's very typical.
To the
And
neighbor's
also,
door.
yeah, the neighbor store. For
Oh
example,
my
when I
God.
was gonna have the exam that year, I went to the neighbor and I said, um, I hope I will get accepted to the tourism. And then they said, oh, yeah, keep on this channel. I like it. I was like, yeah, it sounds positive. And I got accepted. So we believe in that.
Really? But that's so funny. It's the first time I hear something like that, you know?
Yeah, and you know, my cousin, she wanted another specialty to study, but she listened that year and they said, oh, no, I don't like this one. Give me the other one. about the food they were eating. So she got accepted to different subject that she later loved. And then we understood, oh, change the food kind of means change the subject that you're going to study. Interesting.
Maybe it works.
Yeah.
I will try someday. When do I need to do it then? Every Tuesday?
No, you need
Or
to do it in
National
where they
Tuesday?
celebrate it. I don't think that will work if you do it in the UK or France.
Okay, so maybe if someday I go to visit you, and maybe if I visit you during this time, I can do it with you.
The vibe is important. You need to be here. Thank you so
No
much for
problem.
your time and attention.
Yeah,
Of
no
course,
worries.
support.
No worries, my pleasure. And if you want to invite me for another episode,
Yes, so I
I'm
need to stop here